Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm coming to you guys with my first impressions and a little bit demo on the new CoverGirl Intensify Me liquid liner and the supersizer mascara. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so as I mentioned in the intro, we're going to do a little bit of a demo and my first impressions on these two products. Now, pardon my voice because I've been sick for weeks now. I'm having a hard time to shake it. But we're going to get this done, okay? So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the Intensify Me by Lash Blast liquid liner. It says that there is control of a pencil, intensity of a liquid liner, and it offers a paddle tip that gives you thick to thin with no mess. So this is what it looks like. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and open it. This is in the color Intense Black. And this kind of reminds me of the L'Oreal or the Milani ones, very similar in packaging. The difference with this, however, is the tip. Let me see if I can bring this in so you guys can see. This tip has a paddle type shape. So super skinny this way, super flat this way. To show you, this is the skinny and this is the flat, which I think is really nice. It's got a domed type tip, which should make it pretty nice as well for use. So let's go ahead and get in with the demo. I have my mirror right here, so I'm going to go ahead and use the skinny side. And off the bat, I can already tell it's got a really nice, deep, dark line. Now I'm going to turn this sidewards this way, still using the skinny tip, and create a light line for a small wing. There we go. I like that. It actually applied fairly nicely. It's a felt tip feeling, which I think is nice. This applies really nicely. I am pretty impressed with first application. Now the claims on this say that it's got a paddle shaped tip, which gives you two looks in one: thick or dramatic, thin and elegant. It's got an intense black formula which glides on smoothly, dries quickly for instant drama. And I did notice that it definitely did apply on really intense. I like the black color that it has. I'm not too sure if it has dried yet. Let me check the first eye. Rubbing my eye on, it seems like it's pretty there, so it does seem like it dried fairly quickly. It says it's ophthalmologist tested, suitable for contact lens wearers, and removes easily with soap and water. Now this does not say that it is waterproof in any way. Which I guess is fine. You don't need waterproof mascaras, so to say. Now we're going to move on to the mascara. This is the Supersizer by Lash Blast. It offers you 400% corner-to-corner volume. It has a unique lash styler twirl lash styler, twirl as you apply. So this kind of reminds me, just like other CoverGirl mascaras, they have that kind of thick, bulky packaging that you would expect. The colors are really cool for summer. It's got the super sizer on it with CoverGirl, so I think that's really nice. This is in the color Very Black. I'm going to go ahead, and get it closer so you guys can see the wand itself. So that is what the wand looks like. It is pretty interesting. It has very unique shape. I'm not too sure if you can tell. So it's kind of flat on one side. The brushes are quite interesting. So we're going to see how this works. Okay. So the formula itself seems standard. Let's see, it says to twirl. So okay, so I am applying it regular, like I would with a regular mascara wand. And it seems okay, but twirling it, when I twirl it up, it seems like it offers a little bit of a curl, but it also looks like it gets and coats each lash better. Not sure if you guys can see that. I'm actually pretty impressed because I have been reading reviews and watching reviews, and I just poked myself in the eye. I've been reading reviews and watching reviews on this mascara, and I was like, that's not gonna work because my lashes are so short, and I have liner. Also, excuse me, which will also make it harder to see. But the twirling action seems nice. I'm impressed with this. Okay, so that's my top lashes. I'm going to go ahead and coat the other side. With the twirling action, I definitely do see a difference. If you're just applying it normal, it just looks like it's coating the lashes. When you twirl it, it's kind of offering it some lift. But I put about 1.5 to 2 coats on my this side eye. It's not clumpy, but it kind of has my lashes sticking together a little. But it's not a bad look yet. It's not like overly clumped up. So yeah, it's this twirling thing I gotta get used to. My lashes on my left side, I tend to be a little bit shorter than the ones on my right, so I'm gonna kind of finesse them a little. Okay. So that is with about 1.5 on each lash. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the bottom. Doing the bottom lashes seem like it is a little harder. And I like to tend to coat my bottom lashes a little bit more. But I'm noticing that it's a little harder because of the lack of brushes. So I'm really not liking the look that it gives the bottom lashes. It seems like it's kind of clumping it up on me. Okay, so I have to clean up underneath my eyes quite a bit. I'm going to go in and do another coat on the top lashes. I don't see any clumping, which is nice. My left lash is a little bit more, but there is slight bunching, not necessarily quite clumping yet. But I'm able to kind of work it through. But that's just because I feel it's a little bit uneven to do the twirling on that side. But that is... I actually do like it. Let me get in here a little bit closer so you guys can see. So that's what the liner, the mascara looks like. Overall, I didn't think I would like this mascara. Overall, I think it's pretty nice. I do really enjoy the liner. I think it's pretty good. I like the color payoff that you get. It seems to apply really nicely. The mascara is going to take a little bit of finesse. It's not something that you can apply and go. I really have to take my time to kind of twirl the brush, just as it says, to give it the nice lift. But overall, it does. My lashes have that feathery kind of look, which is nice. The mascara does not dry very fast because it's coming off of my fingers. But overall, I think they're pretty good. I am very particular when it comes to mascara. I like waterproof mascara. This one is already getting on my upper lash line, which is driving me absolutely nuts. It's touching, my lashes are touching up here, so it has some transfer. But like I said, they just haven't dried yet. I can come back and actually show you guys what it looks like in a couple hours to see if it'll budge at all. The brush is a little bit tricky to work with. So that is my first impressions on these. Would I buy them again? Definitely. I would buy the liner again. I'm not too sure about the mascara yet. It'll take some more testing on my part because this is just the first impressions. I will say that I do like the formula of the mascara. It has a kind of liquid-like texture to it, but moussey, if that makes any sense. It's not overly thick, it's not overly wet, it's not overly dry. It's actually a really nice consistency itself. I just think the brush is a little bit tricky to work with. But that's my first impressions on the new CoverGirl Super Sizer Mascara and the new CoverGirl Intensify Me liquid liner. I think the liquid liner is nice. It's on there and it hasn't moved any. So I'll come back in a couple hours and let you guys know how these lasted. Hey guys, so it's been a few hours later since I applied this eyeliner and mascara. And I wanted to share with you guys my thoughts after wearing these for a few hours and how they've lasted. So I went ahead and took a wipe and actually cleaned underneath my lash line because it was a mess under there after I applied it the first time. The liner has lasted. It's been 5 hours and the liner's lasted pretty well. There are some places where, as you can see, my eyes are really watery and teary. naturally, so it kind of has that smearing going on the outer corner. Now that could be from the liner, that could be from the mascara. I'm not too sure because I am using both of them together, but there has been smearing there, and I've actually kind of cleaned it up to about 3 or 4 times already because there was smearing. The actual lashes itself set really nicely. I think without the actual liner on, you could see my lashes a lot better, but I'm gonna go ahead and kind of scooch in close so you guys can see. But they are, I mean, I'm really impressed with the mascara itself. It didn't clump up after it dried shortly after I finished making the video, and it was, it seems really nice. It didn't clump up on me. I'm fairly impressed with them all together. And yeah, I think I would use it definitely for my top lashes. I really do not like these for the lower lash line. I think the brush is just, it's like all kinds of gaudy, but in the wrong ways. The brush itself just lacks bristles because of the way that it's made. And because of that, it does not catch your lower lashes very well. But it's also very large in that it just kind of like clumps. Not necessarily clumps, but just makes a mess under there. So it really didn't do much of anything for my lower lashes. But for my upper lashes, if I can, I'm looking in the mirror right now, if I can see it over the black liner, then I think that's pretty good. My eyes have been tearing up off and on through the day because of my allergies, but I'm still pretty impressed with how well each have lasted. There is a little bit of residual from the mascara or the liner on my upper lid, and I did clean that up after actually applying it. So that means that it actually smeared or came off after it had dried. But for a drugstore product, I think it's not too bad. The mascara, I would probably or will probably continue to use it because I do like the effect they gave my lashes. It does have some nice volume, and because of how deep the color is or dark, you can really see my lashes pretty well. But overall, that's my opinion, guys. Have you guys tried these? Or, you know, what are your thoughts on them? I think that they're definitely okay for the top lashes, not so great for the bottom. It does take a little bit finesse working with the actual mascara. The liner I felt was really easy. It glided on quite well. It was easy. I mean, you guys seen how quick I applied my wing liner without any issues. So I think that it would definitely be pretty good for someone who's just starting off or someone who's been doing wing liner for a while. I was quite impressed with that itself. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.